Good morning. Good glorious Friday morning. It doesn't matter. I work every day of the week, basically, so it doesn't matter if it's Friday. Good morning. Come on in. I'll let you grab your coffee, your tea, or whatever your choice a drink may be, and come back and sit with me. Please do so. I'll wait for a few more people to come in. I don't want to play this intro, but please make sure you go over to Jim's Talk and subscribe there if you haven't subscribed already. I greatly appreciate that. Hold on. This morning I got to get it together. Uplift, inspire, turning dust into diamond. Let me tell you about a place where you should start your day before you go out to the world and show them what you're made of. Confidence, intelligence, a sight to behold, a rare and precious jewel that's worth more than gold. She will uplift, inspire, she'll take you higher, turn dust to diamonds. Oh, she'll uplift, inspire. She'll take you higher. Turn dust to diamonds. When the diamonds are free. At MzTeavalocity. The diamonds are free. At MzTeavalocity. The diamonds are free. Uplift, inspire, she'll take velocity. Turn dust to diamonds. The diamonds are free. Uplift, inspire, she'll take velocity. Turn dust to diamonds. The diamonds are free. Yes. The diamonds are free. It doesn't cost you anything, but I appreciate if you hit that like button on your way in, or if you haven't done so on your way out. Please make sure you go over and sign up to my Miss Jim's Talk, T-Velocity Miss Jim's Talk. We're going to get started this morning. I just like to welcome all who's coming in and who will join us in a minute. Hey, Jay, my love, how are you, beautiful? Queen Diva, thanks for being here. Jazzy G, you was early and we vibing. We go get ready to get the show on the road. I want to make sure that I send a thank you out to all my subscribers and those who support me. I greatly appreciate it. But as I told you, we do have a gem of the week, and this week gem of the week is not pink sugar. So I got the wrong one up there. Yes, it is pink sugar. Yes, I'm sorry. It is pink sugar. Sorry, pink. It's pink sugar. Thanks for your continued support and congratulations on your accomplishment. You just graduated. I want that to be known. Yesterday, Queen Diva brought something to my attention. And while we at it, I will make sure to do that, Queen Diva, in a minute. But before I do that, as always, good morning, beautiful Queen Miss Lola. I know you're here up above. And good morning. Grab your popcorn or whatever it is and come on and sit with me. This is going to be a good one. Today I'm going to talk about the word purpose. And each letter represents something to me, and hopefully it'll represent the same thing to you when I go through the word purpose. What does the word purpose actually stand for? When we talking about, finding your purpose and your passion, right? We're going to talk about that. But these initials, I will go through them in a few minutes. But before I do that, I want to bring something to you all attention. No way, never have I or will I diminish the fact that some people have mental illness. And there's different levels and different types of mental illness. And next week, we're going to deal with a couple of types. And like I said, I'm not a licensed psychologist or a psychiatrist, but the behaviors, because of the field I'm in, the behaviors I see and I study, and I know that some people have deep depression, and I'm not diminishing the fact that their depression is deep. When I say that, I knew I was suffering a little depression and I bounced back. That was me. That was me telling you about me, not about others. Some people can't bounce back. Some depression is deeper than others, and people need to seek help. Some mental illnesses are definitely warrants a specialist, a professional to help people overcome some of their mental illness, you know. So I don't want no one in no way think that I'm diminishing the fact that people do have mental illness and they can't easily overcome it. That was just one of my stories. Before we get started, please make sure that we continue to pray for Shin McLove. Queen Diva brought to my attention yesterday. We haven't seen Shin McLove around anywhere in the chats. I haven't really been on YouTube, but Queen Diva has, and she let me know we haven't seen Shin. And last time we did hear from Shin, she was in the hospital, if I'm not mistaken, waiting for some type of lung. I think she was waiting for, yeah, I think she was dealing with something with her lungs. But please, let's keep Shin McLove in prayer. I do believe in God. I do believe in miracles. I do believe in healing. So we're sending prayers up to Shin McLove. Sweetheart, if you see this, much love to you, and you are in our hearts. Okay? So I'm going to jump right into this as far as the word purpose. Okay. Each letter that I state, this is what I think this letter means to me. For one, your setbacks is just getting you prepared for comebacks. So we all have setbacks, and then some of us come back, and when we come back much stronger. So setbacks is just for a comeback, a better comeback. Your trials and tribulations equal triumph. Whatever trial and tribulations you're going through, you have a testimony. So every trial and tribulation could definitely be turned into a testimony. You can tell your story. It may inspire, motivate, uplift, inform or educate someone else. Your story is your testimony, no matter what it is. Okay, so the letter P, purpose, Purpose. What does the word purpose mean to me? One, purpose. P, you have to be passionate. In order for you to push forward, you have to be passionate and you have to be persistent. No matter what it looks like, you have to be persistent in whatever you're doing to reach your goals, to know your purpose in life. You just have to be persistent. Keep pushing, no matter what it looks like. Keep pushing. You are running a race. Basically, you are running a race against yourself. You are setting goals for yourself. So don't worry about anything or anyone else around you. You are running your own race, but you must be persistent. You must be passionate about whatever it is. Remember, I told you I use those words interchangeably. Your passion is your purpose. Your passion is your purpose. So be persistent. You utilize, I spoke about this the other day. Utilize whatever tools you have on hand. I don't care. Whatever tools you have, utilize them. Whatever tools you need will come into play later. But right now, if you're an author, you have that pencil and a piece of paper. Start to writing. If you aspire to be a cosmetologist, work with the makeup. Go to dollar store. Go to Walmart. Get you some makeup. Practice on mannequin. Practice on your kids. Practice on your friends. Practice on yourself. Whatever you have to utilize what's in front of you. Don't always say, well, I need money. I need this. I don't have this. Whatever you have. I don't care if you're an artist. Like I said before, start sketching on a dollar composition book. I use a composition book. Start sitting there and drawing or whatever. If you're a fashion designer, use that dollar book. It's only $1. You may could get two for $1. I don't know. I normally get them cheap when school start, but utilize what you have. And you write persistent equal perseverance. You have to have perseverance and persistence. You're exactly right, Regina. Thank you. R, refocus, release, refocus, and rebuild. Refocus. Your focus is not right. In order for you to be persistent and to get what you really truly desire and meet your goals, you have to refocus. Right now, we shift our focus to things that shouldn't be relevant to us in our a goal, to become or fulfill our purpose. So make sure you refocus and release your past. Don't get stuck on your past. A lot of us get stuck on our past. Our past, whatever we went through, was a teacher for the now and the future. So just know that. Don't get stuck. Release your past. Don't worry about what you did in the past. Don't worry about what people did to you in the past. It created a better you. It prepared you for what's happening now and the future. So make sure you release your past. Rebuild yourself. Just rebuild. That's like refocusing. Just, hey, whatever it is, or whatever happened, I'm just going to go from here and rebuild. So refocus, rebuild, and release. You have to release your past. P, push through. Push through. Whatever it is, push through. Just keep going. Please just keep going. Don't stop now. You're almost at the finish line, but you don't know that, because a lot of times when you stumble, when you fall, or you have a detour, you have any type of obstacles in your way, it ruffles you a little bit, it shakes you a little bit, and you can't focus. You can't be, you can't push through. You think you can't push through, but push through your circumstances, no matter what they look like. No matter where you at right now, you just gotta push, push. It's just like me, for instance, pushing the door. You just gotta keep pushing and pushing, and eventually the door will open. That's how it is in life. You have to go get what you want. No one owes you anything. You have to work to get what you desire. No one owes you anything. So we can't look for other people to give us what we need. We have to go out there and get it. But again, knock, the door will be open. Ask, it shall be given to you. Push, push. Just keep pushing through. You stronger than what you think. Your doubt in yourself, your unbelief in yourself is not making you strong as you think. You don't realize how strong you are. So that's the second P. You got to be open minded. You have to be open minded, and you have to seek opportunities. Look for opportunities. But in order for you to see those opportunities, you have to be open minded sometime. Everything may not look as what it is to you, but be open minded. You can listen to people. You surround yourself with people who want the best for you, who will take you to a higher level. But you have to be open minded. And when you see opportunity, you have to take opportunities. You have to, like they said, some people are clout chasers. Remember one time I think we talked about clout chasers and opportunists. Be an opportunist. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't let people make you think that there's something wrong with being an opportunist. There's nothing wrong with being an opportunist. When you see the opportunity, take it. Take it. Even if it's a little opportunity, take it. The bigger and better ones will come, but you got to be open minded. You have to see something different. Again, I said this all this week. You have to reprogram your mind. You have to think greater. You have to look for bigger. You have to dream bigger. Dream the impossible dream, right? It may not be possible to you now, but perhaps your dream could come true. Just dream big. Dream the impossible dream. Open your mind. Open your mind up. Stop leveling yourself. You on a level here because you looking at your situation and where you at now. So it's hard for you to dream big, but you got to dream big. I say some crazy stuff. I do some crazy stuff, but that's because I'm believing in myself. S. As self-love. Self-love, self-esteem, and self-confidence. You have to have those things. Don't even go further. Don't try to go further if you don't have self-love, self-esteem, and self-confidence. You could stop right here. You can't even go any further. You will never, ever succeed if you don't have self-confidence and self-love. Don't worry about other people loving you. Love yourself. Be confident about yourself, because the naysayers and the doubters are definitely going to be there, and they're going to do their job. They're going to try to persuade you. They're going to try to put doubt in your mind. But you yourself have to love yourself enough to know that you better than what someone else says. That's the problem with a lot of people. We talked about that validation, that wanting to belong, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to belong. That's normal. That's normal for a human being. And rejection hurt. And yes, you do want people to recognize you. You do want people to believe in you. But a lot of times you may not get that with the people that you surrounding yourself with. So you have to love yourself. But until you love yourself, you'll lack self-esteem and you won't have any confidence. So you won't even find your purpose, because your purpose is in a higher thinking. Your purpose is your confidence, your boldness, your belief in yourself. Is not what other people think about you, is what you think about yourself. So make sure. Thank you, Regina, so much. So that's your S. Your E, you got to encourage, you got to embrace, you got to evolve, and you have to elevate. It's just that simple. Embrace who you are. Love, that's like loving yourself. Embrace who you are. David had to encourage himself. You have to get up there and say those affirmations. You have to encourage yourself. You can't expect everyone to come in and be your encourager. You can't expect me to come in here every day and try to uplift you, motivate you, encourage you, inspire you. You have to look in that mirror and encourage yourself, just like David in the Bible did. He encouraged himself. You have to do that. Embrace every inch and every beauty aspect of yourself. Embrace yourself, you know, and engage with people. So you want to make sure you encourage, you engage, you embrace, and then you elevate. You elevate yourself. Rise above whatever it is. You can rise above it. You can elevate. Eventually, you will evolve and become the great person you are. You will find your purpose when you focus on your passion and on yourself and don't worry about other people. That's purpose. That's what the word purpose means to me. I had to be persistent. I have to be passionate about what I'm doing in order for me to find my purpose. I don't have the best camera, the best computer, the best production for what I'm doing now, but I have to utilize what I have until I can do better. I had to refocus. I was losing focus. I was actually running these streets and watching and getting involved and getting too invested that I was losing myself and what I came down here to do. So I had to refocus. I had to rebuild, and I'm rebranding. Basically, that's what it's about. And then I had to release the past. What had happened in the past? What helped me down in the past? What I encountered in the past. I had to just let that stuff go. I couldn't live in the past. You just can't do that. You won't elevate if you live in the past. Your past was just to be an experience for you, a teacher for you. So, and then P again, I have to push through. I have to push through no matter what my circumstances are. I have to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And eventually the opportunity will come, the door will open, and I can walk through there bold. I can walk through. Oh, open-minded. You have to be open-minded, and you have to be basically an opportunist. When you see the opportunity, you take it. Get right in there and take it. S, self-love, self-esteem, self-confidence, and E, encourage, embrace, and elevate. And that's it. That's what the word purpose means. That's how you find your purpose, by all those things right there. No matter what it looks like now, you set these words up. Write them out. Choose positive words for each letter and become that. Become your purpose. Be passionate about what you're doing. Don't don't worry about what other people say or do. Worry about you. The focus is on you. You need to worry about you. How am I going to meet my goals? How am I going to get here? I don't have this. You always tell me I don't have this. Nobody supporting me. This and that. No, 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 no. Refocus on what you have at hand and get it from there. Become the person you're supposed to be. Find your purpose in life. It's just that simple. And maybe it's not that simple for some, but you can make it simple. You could start today by refocusing, encouraging yourself, say those affirmations, meditate, do whatever. But I was listening to MJ Harris, and MJ Harris is funny as hell. I don't know if y'all know MJ Harris, but I follow him on YouTube, and I was listening to him, and he made a great point. He said no matter how much you pray, no matter how much you meditate, if your ass don't get out there and try to get that money for yourself, those things aren't going to help. I know I say meditate, I say elevate your mind, reprogram your mind, you know, uh, do whatever you think that will help you. But if you don't go for it yourself and you don't get it and you don't take step towards finding your purpose and your passion, then I mean, what is the meditation for? What is the praying for? Prayer without works is dead. That's just what it says, right? Prayer without works is dead. So I can give you all these tools, I could drop all these gems, and if you don't pick them up and utilize them, that's on you. If you just sit stuck in a place and you don't know how to get out, and that can happen to people who's dealing with mental illness, so that's understandable. But somewhere you have to start. You have to start somewhere to become great. You have to start somewhere to find your purpose. So wherever you at now, you need to start. However, whatever it takes, just get started doing it. Everyone don't have the ideal situation. They don't have the support. And Trina C, when I went back and looked at my video yesterday, you guys, I look at my video and I see the comments you all make, because sometimes I can't catch the comments, especially when you all are engaging with each other in here. I get a little confused when I stop and I'm behind in the comments. But I did read something, and I don't know, but I thought I answered the question when she asked me, Miss T, what do I mean by support? I meant exactly what I said. Sometimes we look for support from our loved ones, our family members, our friends, and we don't always get it from them. And we get disappointed because we don't get the support from the people who we sure to believe that will support us. So that's what I meant by support. I was talking about family members. I gave you guys a situation that I was in when I was going to school. So Trina C, I hope I answered that question for you. Now, so when she said that, and I went back and when I watched the video and I went back and I saw the conversation that was going on with her and Take It Back. They were talking about a certain situation or something that was happening on YouTube. You guys, I have not been focusing on the beef sector, to be honest with you. I told you I had to remove myself because it was messing with my mental. But I guess something was going on as far as, support, people talking about support. I had no knowledge of that. So I wasn't speaking in reference to what's going on with the beef sector. No, I was strictly talking about support for you to grow, to learn your passion and your purpose, your family member, your loved one. So I was not in tune with what they were saying. Okay. I just want to clear that up because I went back and she had asked me what was I talking about. And then from their engagement, I realized something had took place on YouTube. No, I wasn't talking about that. Not at all. Um, for some people, let me tell you something. Next week we're gonna deal with some mental illness, but for some people, social media is not the place for them, or they should make sure that they watch it in little doses, because it's affecting them more than they know. And because they in, what I call a manic state, they don't realize that social media is taking over their lives. They don't realize that. They don't see how social media is destroying them. So it's for them to realize what social media is doing to them, and for them to log off and do something different. It's not for me to say, because all of us are grown. You do what you want to do, but perhaps some people need to take a break. Take a break is physically, mentally destroying some people on here. And like I said, when I see something is getting to my mental and I get so invested in it and I can't focus on me and what I'm trying to do in my life and where I'm trying to go, goals I'm trying to meet, because I'm so in tune to social media, and to be exact, YouTube, because I watch so much YouTube, and it took away my focus on me because I was getting invested by watching too much of it. So I had to limit myself. I had to back away from YouTube. But as I watch YouTube, and I think we all watch the same thing, we just see where it is destroying some people. And even though it's an entertainment app, people are real. They are human beings. They have feelings, emotions, and they can be damaged by some things that's happening on YouTube. Some people don't know boundaries, and when you cross boundaries, it can be dangerous for some people. But YouTube snatches people mind, body, and souls. I said that long time ago, and it really does. And I think it's for that person to realize what they're going through, what battles they're fighting, what they're doing, how it's destroying their lives, and for them to pull back on their own. I can't tell people what to do. We all are grown, you know. But for me, it was messing with my mental, because I am a very empathetic, compassionate person. And I don't like, whether it's an app or not, I don't like people to get hurt. That's just me. And when I start getting so upset and become unraveled in my mind because something is happening to some people I don't even know in this virtual world, then I know I need to back away. No, Miss T, when I ask, what do you mean by support? I mean, people can support you differently, but you realize it's support. Example, praying for you. Exactly. You know why? Trina C, I'm going to tell you something. I told you all about Miss Lola, right? Yeah. But I'll get back to that. But anyway, YouTube sometimes could take a toll on you. And I'm a very compassionate and empathetic person. And when I see some things, it really hurt me. It hurts me. And so when I know that something is affecting me like that, then I know that I need to back away from it. So I had to take a little break, and I will be continuing to take a little break from YouTube. I go in areas that's going to benefit me. I'm trying to learn stock options. I'm trying to learn something that will help me create generational wealth. So I've been watching tons of video on stock options, going to little, virtual classes and stuff, because there's money to be made. And for those of you who want to get in the stock option or the stock games, I have shared many videos that would help us out. I'm still working on that. I don't speak a lot about it, but I'm still working on it. I don't know if you guys realized about the Dogecoin, whatever You know, I don't know if you guys got in on that Dogecoin thing, but I did when it was 2 cents. It is now at 48 cents, and it dipped. I bought some of the coins on the dip as well. And I'm just holding those coins to see what they do. I believe Dogecoin could be something like a Bitcoin. So if you guys got a little money, if you just got $50, you could buy a couple of those coins. Remember how Bitcoin started out? So I just been going to areas that would help me grow and help me meet my goals. So I haven't been over here too much. Hey, Lameek, what's going on, baby? But I have diamond hands. My son was upset. He bought something to Dogecoin, but he lost that day. But I told him, I said, some things, baby, especially when you're investing in stock, you have to hold them for the long haul. Hey, Queen, baby, nice. You have to hold them for the long haul, and if you don't know about stock, you just can't jump in there. You have to study it. And like I said, the reason why I'm studying this stock option swing trading is because it's a opportunity, but it's also, listen, it could be a risk and a reward. You could go in there and you can trade, and you could make lots of money from swing trading stock options. So I'm looking into that right now. So for those of you who's trying to invest or want to start investments and you want to invest in stocks and stuff like that, you have to remember you have to have what they call diamond hands. You Some of these stocks you have to hold for years to see your reward. Yes, you'll start losing, but then you'll start gaining. I was watching a video the other day and they was telling me about stocks is like history. They repeat themselves. The trends will repeat themselves. So if you follow the trends, then you'll see where the pattern is and when it will repeat itself, and that's where you can make money. That's when you can make money if you know those trends, because they're going to repeat themselves, because that's just the stock market. You can make money. But remember, we need to focus on things that's going to benefit us, and creating general wealth will not only benefit you, it'll benefit your loved ones in years to come. So I've been just trying to do that and stay out some of the mess. So in reference to that support thing, that's where that answer was. Now, Trina, see, I'll go back to you. You said no, Miss T. Yeah, right, right. So you was talking about praying, because that's true. Miss Lola, I was going to use her as an example. She's a 74-year-old queen that's been watching me from the beginning. I never knew until she wrote me one day and she told me, and she said, I'm always up here in the clouds. I don't drop down, but I've been watching you from day one, and I'm praying for you. I continue to support and pray for you. Right there, she was supporting me just by praying for me. I didn't even know until this lady decided to write me and let me know that I'm up here and I'm praying for you. So you absolutely right, Katrina. Trina, see, they could just pray for you. Don't always mean they have to give you anything financially. They have to show you anything. Prayer is very powerful for those who believe. You right. Yes, he's right. We are the only hand God has done here. So we have to do our part. Good morning, my king. Yes, thank you as always. That's a faithful supporter as well. And BB nice, beautiful. I was saying family and friends complain about not receiving support, but many are supported and don't realize it. For example, I can't help all my family in ways they want, but I help how I can. Yes, Trina, see that, and sometimes they don't realize that. Like, you can look at someone and think they're doing so great, and you reach out to them for support, but hell, they ain't doing no better than you. Maybe they just faking it till they make it, so they may look the part, but they really don't have what you think they have. But again, they're faking it till they making it. They probably look the part. So sometimes you could go to family members and they just don't have it, you know? They just don't have it to help you. But you could do, you help in the way that you can help. But everyone can't help you financially. Trina say, I always say there are different forms of support and they are not always physical or hands-on. People that say they don't get help is because it's not in the form they want. Exactly. Exactly, crackhead. Oh Lord. And I know who it is. TIB, stop it. But anyway, you're absolutely right. It's not always in the form that we wanted, but people are still helping us. Exactly. Like I told you when I was going to school, my husband never really helped me bathe the kids or cook dinner or clean. It never did that. But he was financially supporting us. So that was his form of supporting me, right? But I didn't see it as support because I was so mad. I was like, damn, you could help bathe him. You see my youngest one running around crazy. You know, I constantly got to chase him, tell him to stop. I'm trying to study and you won't help. That's the support I was really looking for. But I guess he was supporting me in his own way by making sure we was financially secure and set and had a roof over our head, food on our tables, clothes on our back, cars and all that. I guess that was the help. And so now I see that. So I recognize his support was in a different form and I appreciated that. But at the time I was mad. I was real mad. Hey, sassy butterfly. Good morning, beautiful. Kimberly Black, my queen. Yeah, so you're right. It's different forms of support. You know, if you're praying for me and you're really praying for me for some reason, like I said this morning, please make sure we keep Shimak Love in our prayers because Diva brought it to my attention that we hadn't seen her. And I know last time that she did drop in, she wasn't doing so great health wise. You know, and I still believe in miracles and I still believe in God. I still believe in prayers powerful. And I also believe healing takes place. Sometimes people's situation, God allows them to go through whatever situation it is so they can have a testimony. Exactly. So they can tell their story, how great God is. So whatever the reason is, we pray for Shemak Love. I didn't have much today. I just wanted to make sure that I get this word purpose out there and what it meant to me. And I sat down, I wrote purpose, and that's what it meant to me. And hopefully, purpose will mean the same to some of you all who are struggling in finding your purpose in life. You have to push through, baby. Just push through. I know it don't look good. For someone out there, please just push through. Continue to be you, and you will become great in your time. Is a time for everything, no matter what your circumstances look like. I sound a little down this morning, don't I? Whew, I sound a little down. I don't know why. I'm not, but I just realized I sound a little down. I'm not. I just look a mess. I'm not on camera, but I'm not down. No, I'm not down, but I sound like it. So somebody come pick me up. But with that being said, you guys, I didn't have. Oh, okay. Somebody say, "Hey, Shin, if you are looking, yeah, crackhead Clyde. Oh, just, oh, take it back. I don't know what to do with you and all your damn name changes. I don't know what to do with you. I don't sound down. Okay, I will sound a little down, but I'm not. You know, today is a beautiful day. I need to do some things. But um." Some people aren't doing well, you guys. That's all I want to say. Some people aren't doing well in their spirits. Okay, thank you. Make sure that we try to lift people up. If you see them struggling in an area, try to lift them up some kind of way. Even if it's just praying, if you believe in the power of prayer, just pray for them. We got a lot going on in this real world and in this virtual world. Like I said, I have to take a break. Hey, beautiful queen, how are you this morning? I had to take a break. It was getting too much for me. Mm-hmm. You don't sound down. Are you down? No, I'm not down, baby. I'm not down. Mm-mm. I just didn't have much to say today. I just wanted to get that out. So I know the show wasn't going to be long. I'll drop the link though. No, I don't sound. I mean, I'm not down, not at all. Mm-mm. In fact, I'm feeling great. I'm moving ahead. I'm moving ahead. I'm pushing. You guys, I am actually for real, I'm pushing. I'm pushing through some stuff. Yes, I am. I told you sometime when I come down here and talk to y'all, I am really talking to myself as well. I am. I'm pushing through some of my circumstances and situations because I know I got this. See, I've been here before. This is familiar territory. So I know how I look, I know how to treat it, and I know how to push forward. Just because I come down here to motivate, uplift, inspire does not mean I don't need motivated, uplift, and inspire myself. Sometimes I do. But like I said, I push through it. No matter what it is, I'm going to be persistent. I'm going to persevere. I'm going to do just that because I've been here before and I've come out of it. So I know what to do. Everybody don't know what to do. But if you think about some of your circumstances and some of your experiences in life, really, they repeat themselves if you don't correct it. If you don't correct it, if you don't, let me see your face. Oh, hold on. Sassy, hold on, baby. Let me put my cover down here. Hold on. Hold on. That's you, Sabrina?
Yeah, it's me. I'm gonna go off camera. I'm still in
Okay,
bed.
baby. I got you. That's you, Sassy?
That's
Sassy?
that. Hey, that's me.
Hey, gorgeous. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let y'all up. I think I added y'all. I already added y'all. Hold on.
Look at Cookie.
That's how I'm looking. Y'all see how Cookie looking?
Look at Cookie.
That's how you need to sit back and look when you
Yes.
accomplish your goal. You need to just sit back sometime and do a cookie on them like, yeah,
Yes,
you
you
thought
ain't.
I wasn't gonna make it, B. I made it. Look at me now. Uh-huh. You saw me when I was wearing that little holy jacket. Look at a B wearing a fur coat now.
All right. Good
That's
morning,
just
y'all.
me.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sabrina. What's up?
I just wanted to come up and say good morning to everyone,
Good
including
morning, baby.
myself, and listening to you and very encouraging words and the things that you're saying. It is so true, and it is really helping a lot of people. And with you pushing through, MzTeavalocity, I want to let
That's
you
you?
know.
It's me.
Okay. Go ahead, Sweet Pea. I'm listening.
Okay. I want to let you know the closer you get to your goal and that door has already opened for you, your task is going to get harder and obstacles is going to get more harder, and everything that comes your way, not everything, but it's going to be where it seems like the enemy is going to come upon you on attack. And I want you to be aware of that. And you know that I can speak this because you know of what's been happening on my end without
Uh-huh.
going through the whole thing. So
Mm-hmm.
that's that's what's been happening. But
Mm-hmm.
keep on pushing. Only way, and this is for everyone. No matter what your goals, your dreams are, you knock them out one at a time. Put that list down and start knocking that list. It can happen. Don't think about if you're a particular age or anything. It doesn't matter. Do it while you can because life is not promising. And that's what I wanted to get up here and say.
Thank you so much for your contribution, Queen. I got you. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Sassy, sassy, black, beautiful butterfly. What's up, girl?
What's going on, Miss T Velocity? What's
Hey,
up,
I'm
Trina C? Take it back.
trying to hold
Kimberly
the fort
Black.
down.
Well, I love your avatar. It's beautiful.
That's me, baby.
Period. You better tell them.
That's me.
Turn the microphone up a little bit more, honey. That
They
is
didn't hear.
me.
They didn't hear me, baby. I'm gonna let
Baby.
them know that's me.
They Hold on, I'm about to put in my ear pod and hopefully it'll be okay. But I mean, I have been catching you because you know you've been coming on a little early for your girl.
Cause you've been hanging out. You
Oh,
in love. You in
oh,
love. So you've been hanging out
oh,
all night with your man, so you can't
oh.
come visit me.
What?
That's
What?
that's what they say.
Is that what they said? That's
That's what
I know.
they say.
I know y'all didn't tell MzTeavalocity that now.
That's what they told me. They said she can't make it to your show because she hanging out with her man, so she ain't got time for you, Miss T. She up all night with him. I said, well, hey, I'm happy for her. I get that. I get that. Just catch me on a replay.
You
I'm
know what I'm saying?
considerate. I understand.
Hey, you're so thoughtful. You're so sweet.
I am.
A mess. Yeah, I was like, oh gosh, and then when I do catch you, it's at the end of the show, so I just speak, and then you're right, watch the replay. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you didn't sound down to me today, but you did sound like something was on your mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I just came up here to make you laugh. You know what I mean? You got whatever's going on for sure. You're gonna
Thank you.
methodically knock it out.
Always.
Um,
I'm a champ.
that's for sure. Yeah.
I'm a
Oh,
champ, baby. I'm a champ. I come through it
Ali
all.
in the house. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a
Okay.
champ. I'm a
Cassius
female
Clay kind of
champ.
champ. This
I
is true.
am.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I totally get that. But I'm glad I caught you. So maybe we can just kiki for 5 or 10 minutes.
What's been happening with you? Lover, distant lover. You know, I can't say, but lover and lover and lover. So I mean, I haven't been on the street,
You
sassy.
love
So
this story, Miss T
I,
Velocity. You
you,
love this story, don't you?
but I do. I do. I love, listen, I love stories like this. I love fairy tales. I love love. So I just want to know, is it true?
Well, you know it's true. I came on you got the tea.
I got the tea first,
You
right?
you better
I got the
baby.
exclusive. See,
Baby.
I didn't even let them know it was an exclusive, and I got it. I just played it off. See, that's what I mean. I'm humble. I just played off. I said I'm getting exclusive.
A whole exclusive, and you did such an amazing job with the questions. When I got off Langston was like, oh, Miss T Velocity did a great job. In fact, at the time, he said, I think this might be my favorite live, of all
Oh wow!
time. Isn't that
Oh
sweet?
wow!
Yeah.
That was nice. Very
Yeah.
thoughtful. That was very nice of him. I appreciate that. I just try to make it do what it do, baby. Hey, just like I said, I use what I have on hand.
Well, and that's a lot. So I get it. We just hung out too, right? Did you catch that
Yeah,
too?
I heard.
Yeah.
I see now. I was on the streets and I heard that story, and I heard it was a nice little hangout. And so, congratulations to you on your relationship, baby.
Thank
You know,
you. Thank you. It was
that's why
fun.
when people say you can't meet people here, even though we in this culture, and I'm gonna say this climate over here, there are good peoples. Here's the there are good people, not people. They are good people. Here's the unfortunate thing for us, Sassy. From all the stuff that we see and we take in from being over here in this climate, it makes us very skeptical to want to meet people because of the stories we hear and the things that these people do. But everyone on here is not a bad person. You just have to take that chance.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
And
you do.
yeah, totally. And even some of those people doing some of those outlandish things aren't bad people. They've made some bad choices.
Okay. You said they made some bad choices.
Some
Okay,
of them. Some of
I'll
them.
buy that.
Yeah.
I'll buy that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, everybody all good people don't make right choices. You know what I
Choices,
mean?
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And all bad people don't make bad choices.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's about getting to know the person
Mm-hmm.
and using some type of discernment and figuring it out.
Yeah.
So I do think it's interesting when people, I guess people think they're the only good person in every, every, everybody raggedy but me. Okay, I get it.
Okay. I'm like you, Sassy. Okay, I get it. Listen, We gonna go with Take It Back. I
What
don't
is
like that. Take It Back said something. She said, I want to know where people plan on meeting people if it's not online. The chances are slim in person. You are absolutely right. And you know what? They have so many online dating sites. So what's the difference of meeting someone over here? I don't see it bad. We all engage, we all are over here. You know, you're getting to know people, but like you said, Sassy, a minute ago, all good people aren't bad. I mean, you know, they're just it's just some
uh-huh,
things they do, but all people we
uh-huh.
meet aren't bad. So you have to take that chance, and you took that chance, and that's why I think is a beautiful thing because you happy and he happy, and that's all that matters. The outside noise doesn't matter
No,
because it's
we
about you two.
yeah, for sure. I mean, and for I mean, at least to my face, which is the only thing that matters to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's an overwhelming majority of people that are, seemingly happy and believe the story now, understand
I
the
believe it.
story. There's too many people. I mean, when I was on your show, it was about one thing, just the beginning of it or whatever. But I mean, the story is a lot of people were involved in the story if it were, you know what I mean? Like not involved, but understand and know or
Mhm.
remember
You still there, babe? I think Sassy having some audio problems. Sassy? Oh, I think she has an audio problem, so she might have to drop down. But anyway, it is a beautiful story, and you're right. You know, they have a lot of online dating, and there's no different here. You just have to be a little careful. I've met some people um here. One of my moms, Life with Jamila, beautiful person. Her husband both. I visit them when I go to Jersey. That's you, Sass?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead, baby. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, y'all. My alarm would not let me live today. I was just like
Oh.
swiping it up instead of turning it off. It was
Mm-hmm.
like, no, ma'am. Anyway, um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, there was enough people to corroborate,
Mm-hmm.
the story, which I think is, over here people like receipts,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
at any given
So did
time,
you gave them receipts?
I mean, there's receipts and people under knowing the story. You know what I mean? Like all of y'all didn't know, but there was more than a handful of people that could say, "Oh, I remember that." Or, I mean, that for an example, we weren't talking. I didn't, I didn't. We weren't talking at all. But he, you know, super chatted Brianna to play a song for me on Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was like, whatever, 500-600 people in the room. They remember that. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I
Brianna knows
don't.
that happened. I wasn't there. Somebody screenshot, recorded it, and gave it to me. Thanks, Trina C. Thank you, Trina C.
Exactly, Trina C. I concur. Go ahead, Sassy.
So no, it was just certain receipts, certain things that I could say that
Oh, really?
people, yeah. And I don't know if you know this. I think I alluded to this before, but before you guys knew me, there was a whole back chat of people who knew me.
Oh, okay. No. Okay. Okay.
So
A
it
whole.
was, yeah, there was a whole, I started, I guess I started different from a lot of people. I started chatting on Discord in a back chat with
Mhm.
some heavy hitters before I ever clicked the link.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
before I
okay.
ever clicked the link, and I had chatted with them for like 6 months or so. So that would be the, like, if me, Take It Back, Queen Diva, you, Trina C, and 50 other people that you would know the names if I call them, were in a back chat, and we're just chatting as if we were chatting in public. No, no, nothing crazy, just the same if you were in a chat. But you get to know these people's personalities and stuff, right?
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah. So
following
then
you.
when I, so then, yeah. So in these, and some of them, a lot of them were heavy hitters. Again, if I told you the names, y'all would know who they were, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I was just chatting with them. I wasn't like, oh, that's MzTeavalocity. Oh, that's this person. I was like, okay, what's up, girl? Like, how you doing? Good morning,
Oh.
And we would chat about what was going on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And then I clicked Trish's link. That was the first link. So when I clicked Trish's link, Then 20 people show up, and she's like, "How they know Sassy?" Well,
Oh.
we had been chatting. It wasn't anything. I didn't know it was anything. I didn't know I was doing it backwards or in an odd way or anything. I
Mm-hmm.
just connected with a couple of chat groups and was like, "Oh, okay," because I had been used to watching this sector from the clouds. I didn't chat anything.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't. I didn't drop down in chats. I didn't. I didn't, of course, I didn't click links, nothing. I was just in the back chat and we would be talking about the exact same way that I talk about stuff here in chats here. I was still
Mm-hmm.
sassy. I was still inquisitive
Mm-hmm.
or, whatever. And you have
Mm-hmm.
historians in that back chat, like people who've been in the sector for a minute. They know everybody's
Really?
story. Oh, girl,
And
yes.
so, okay, so help me understand it, Sassy, because I thought back chat was when someone comes on StreamYard and they chatting in private. That's what I told you. I'm not I'm not social media savvy either.
Well,
That's not back chat.
that is a form of back chat. Yeah, but I'm calling our chat behind the scenes, I guess. I have to call it something, so
Okay.
I'm just calling it, it's a
Okay.
back chat. No, but it wasn't
Okay.
StreamYard back chat. Yeah.
Okay. I'll follow you. So Discord, you call it? That's a place you
Discord.
go. Discord is a place you go and you guys meet and just talk.
Yeah, but it's very private. Thank you, Regina. It's private. Like, so I can't just go on like, say if you had a Discord,
Mm-hmm.
page or whatever you want to call a group, I can't just go on Discord and just join your group. Like, you have to send me an
Oh,
invitation. I have to know your exact name. I have to know the numbers behind your name. Like, it's very like private.
private.
But once you're in that
Oh.
chat,
Mm-hmm.
it could be just you and one person. It could be you and 100 people. It could be you and 10 people.
Oh, okay, got you. Queen Diva, you here? We probably have to back chat. We probably have to do a Discord, right?
Discord. Yeah,
A
for sure.
Discord.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
guys need a
and it's
Discord. And you can
private.
call each other. It's
Really?
private. You can call each other and never know each other's phone numbers.
Oh,
You can
okay.
you obviously can chat. You can put
Mm-hmm.
up, you can do more in that chat than you can
Okay.
do in this chat, because you can put up memes, that cookie meme, honey. When
Uh-huh.
somebody would tell me something, I dropped that cookie meme on their butts. But
Okay.
yeah, you
What's up?
can do whatever you want. You can do more, like I said, but you can drop memes and emojis and you can talk and chit chat. Like, I mean, I have a group that we've been chatting for a year, and very small group, but obviously it would be like you, Queen Diva, Andrea, like we know each other at this point, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
And it's good morning, or I'm on vacation, or
Mm-hmm.
it's a little bit more than just beef sector stuff, but it's mainly,
Oh.
oh, get to this live, oh, dropping Miss T, oh, Miss T Velocity is live just on GP, like I haven't even looked at the chat, but they'll be like, oh, Miss
Oh.
T Velocity is live, drop your link, stuff like that. I mean, it's just
Oh, okay, Sassy, you hipping me to some. One thing I think you may have heard me say before that. I am going to get somebody when I'm about to, go on this different journey, relocate. I'm going to get someone there to do my social media for me.
okay.
Even though I know I should learn these things, but they know it so well, they'll get my name and, my brand out there. So I'm going to hire someone to do that and finish up my website. I had a website domain and
Oh, that's
everything,
gonna be great.
just never opened. I have a domain and
Oh yeah.
everything. Yeah, I just haven't, pursued those things yet. Because again, I told you in my mind sometimes I lost focus and now I
Mm-hmm.
have to refocus, rebuild, and rebrand. That's part of
Mm-hmm.
my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
My so that's what I
No,
have
you'll
to
do.
do.
Yeah, yeah. We all
Yeah.
have to do that.
Yeah,
Refocusing
I
is
had to do
part of the
that.
journey for sure.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's
It
part of
is.
and it's part of life, but it's really part of this YouTube journey if you want to really stay on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy for you to lose your focus here, for real, and get caught up and get invested with other people, other channels, other content creators, and don't even take time to hone your channel, to sharpen, hone, sharpen,
Yeah.
whatever, your channel. And so you lose yourself in
I've
someone else and you don't focus on the right thing, and that will be getting your channel to where it needs to be. But you supporting every damn body else. You gotta pull. Yes,
Mm.
I got you, baby. Got you, T Lounge. I gotta email you anyway, baby girl. But so
Hi,
that's
T
what
Lounge.
happens
Long time no see.
sometimes.
Okay.
Oh, she said it sounds like the old hangout. See, I don't even know about
Oh,
that.
I don't. Kimberly, I never was on Google Hangout, but I heard that it was very familiar. Similar rather.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, see, so I don't know. And here's the craziest part. I'm not gonna go into it, but I have children, grown children, that's real computer savvy. But needless, hey, and ain't nothing wrong with them. They're doing what they have to do. So they have their own businesses. So they can't help me as much as the help that I need. So I have to go out and seek help, which I don't have a problem with that, you know, because I understand where they at. And so
Mm,
I know I've
yeah,
been
but
there.
sometimes we should help our parents a little bit more than
But
we do.
I do think that shit they should help me a little more. But
Yeah.
baby, one thing about Miss T, even hey, she don't ask for shit. She'll pay her way. My mother, I don't know. Somehow my mother instilled that in me when I was young. Pay your way, and I guess that
Yeah, well, you
just
paid
stuck
your
with
way
me.
with the kids, so I'm talking to myself, looking in the mirror to myself and my own parents, and talking to your
You would
kids,
think that,
and talking to your kids too. No, I'm gonna say something. We just need to be a little bit more gracious when it comes to our parents, and humble. Like, I know my parents are very self sufficient, but um, my mom asked me stuff. I remember she said, "Oh, what kind of braids should I get?" And I said, "Mom, just Google braids. Like, I don't know what kind of
yeah,
braids you should get,
terrible.
But I probably should have just sent her like 15 pictures like she wanted me to. But
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So,
but
but
they should.
the grown kids, we need to do better because
They should.
you
They
guys did good
should.
by us. So yeah, I'm gonna put that out there.
Exactly. And they so caught up into their own lives that is like, damn, do you see me? Do you see me?
Oh
Because if it
Lord.
wasn't for me, there would be no you. But I'm gonna let you find that shit out on your own.
Y'all, y'all know what we need to do now. We got to
Do
send out a
better.
message to the
To the kid.
kids, honey, because yeah,
Yeah.
I can feel the energy, and that's not a good look. But
But you
uh,
know what? Sometimes,
I've been there, and
Sassy.
I've made those mistakes.
Yeah.
So I'll be calling my parents today. Thank you, Miss T Velocity. Go ahead.
You welcome. And they call quite often, and stuff like that. But I'm like, damn, and then let me tell you what happens with younger people too. And this is not just my children, but younger people is so fast with it. They so fast with it. They expect you
Mhm.
to be fast. And I'm like, shit, I'm almost 60 years old. Listen. I didn't
But
come
this
up
is
on
the
these
thing,
computer
though.
social media.
Okay, let's take one thing at a time. This is the thing, though. Sometimes because my parents are very similar to you, you know what I mean, in my head, right? Very with it, very hip. They're not old and decrepit. They're, you know what I'm saying? They telling me about the versus battles. You know what I mean? So sometimes I think we forget because those are our parents, and they are so together that they're still going to need assistance with some things. It's like
Right.
you need to really switch your mind, and like, because I mean, my parents, they're up on a lot of stuff, but there are some things that, like the braids. My mom did a great job. I saw her on Mother's Day. She did a great job with getting some crochet braids. She looked really super cute. But just that one,
Hmm.
she did, it was super cute. But just that one simple thing, she just wanted me to do a little leg work for her, and I was just like, "Mom, just
Right.
Google it." Like, it was, but it
Right.
wasn't a big deal for me to have done that
Hmm.
leg work. So I
Hmm.
just that was the first example. I'm sure there's many, that just popped in my head. Like, oh, okay, I could have done that. But let's take this one thing, Discord. You don't need. I'll help you with that real quick. Yeah, I
Okay.
know you already wrote down the name Discord. It's just like it sounds.
Hold on, girl. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. But I know Discord because I've heard people say it, but I think I would like to do a little Discord. Hold on, love. I'm just grabbing a pen.
Me too, Miss T. Me too, Miss
What?
T. It's the T Lounge. Yeah, they do that stuff too, though. When they take offense when you help them, but then at the same time, sometimes they need your help, girl. So
No, I think what what it is though with me is that my kids do it so fast. You know, like mom, you hit this button, you go to that button, then you drop down, mom, you just copy and paste. And I'm like, hold up, shit, let me write it down.
right.
and, and I think, yeah, that's what it is. Not that they don't help. Like my young boy, he'll come over here and he'll go, Ma, are you serious? And I said, yeah, I was trying to move it. He said, Ma, look, grab that, hit copy, throw paste in there, throw this up, organize this, do that. But I said, you know what, baby, just forget it. Shit, because you can't slow down and my mind ain't going that fast. But anywho, it is what it is.
I get you.
We'll work it out. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Discord.
Oh, so Discord. So you
Uh-huh.
download Discord app,
Mm-hmm.
and whoever else, you guys, they download the Discord app first. That's the
Mm-hmm.
first thing. And then when you get on Discord, if it's gonna be Miss T Velocity, that's fine, or whatever it's gonna be, but you have to have a Discord name.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's gonna be like your name, whatever name you choose, and a number sign and four numbers after that.
Okay.
That person who you are trying to invite is going to have that whole name, and they're going to have to put in the whole name exactly how you spell it. Like if you capitalize the T, if you
Uh-huh.
lowercase it, like it's going to have to be exact, right?
Exactly. Uh-huh.
Plus the number sign and the four numbers behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can send you a friend request.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they send you a friend request and you accept it, you can then add them to your group. So I missed a step.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're gonna download Discord, do your name, all of that, and then
Uh-huh.
screenshot. You know how to screenshot, right?
Of course.
Well,
Oh
I'm just
well.
asking. See,
I
see,
know.
see how y'all act. Okay,
Yeah.
so
No. Go ahead, baby. That's the
okay, so
problem. See him. Uh-huh.
screenshot it because or whatever. So you'll have it in your phone. Okay, so you can just
Uh-huh.
tell people. Okay, so then
Uh-huh.
create a group.
Create
Right.
group.
Yeah.
I'm
So if
writing
it's
it.
the diamonds or whatever,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't matter. It's just gonna have to be a group name.
Group
And
name.
then when they send you the friend request, then you can add them to your group.
Okay.
So
Okay.
again, it could be you could have four. You don't even have to start a group. Like you could add me and it could just be me and you talking. Or you could have a group and have 10 people in there. Or you can
Oh,
have
okay.
Yeah, or you can have, and you can have. So I've been in 3 or 4 groups, plus had private chats on my own with like one person that I chat with all the time. Or like for instance, that's how me and Langston talked. We weren't in a whole group with people. We were just talking with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I've been in groups where it's only 2 people, 3 people rather. And then I've been in groups where
Mm-hmm.
10 people, but I'm in all of these groups at the same time. So
Okay.
you don't have to be in just one group. You understand what I'm saying? So like your mods, you can
Mm-hmm.
have a group, and then maybe your, supporters or the people that you're cool with, and then maybe your whatever. So I'm just letting you know it's not just, you don't have to just have one group of people that you're talking to. But anyway,
Oh.
that's what you'll do, and you'll send them a link. I mean, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you'll send them the invite. When they get
Uh-huh.
the invite will come private to them, and then when they accept the invite, they'll just
Mm-hmm.
put accept or whatever. Then all of a sudden they'll be in your group, and it'll announce it like, "Oh, Sassy Black Butterfly just entered the room. Say hello." Like it'll literally,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay. That's cool, Sassy. I think that's somewhat, and I could be wrong, it's somewhat like a private Zoom.
It is because
Yeah.
you can turn on your camera and talk to people. You can call people. You click on their
Okay.
name. You can group talk like a whole
Mm-hmm.
4-way, 5-way. I've been on the phone calls with 6 or 7 people when something was going down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That
And you
sounds
guys will
cool.
figure out more when you get in there as far as like the
Yeah.
calling people is pretty easy.
Uh-huh.
Doing the group call is a little bit more difficult, but I'll be around and other people around. I'll tell you, once y'all get in there, then you'll see the buttons and I can tell you what to click to do a group call. again, they don't know your phone number. They don't know your I don't know people's real names. I just like a chat. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't know anything about these people. Other than like initially I didn't know anything about these people until we got started to get to know each other. You know what I'm saying?
oh, okay. That's what's up. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I think I'm really gonna try that. Me and Queen Diva will try it out, and then we'll invite you. We'll try it out. We'll invite
Yeah.
other people. Thank you
Yeah.
so much,
I think it's
Sassy.
cool. I think it's better than especially people that you're chit chatting with on a regular. It's better than like well, I'm not giving nobody my email, especially in the beginning, right?
Right.
But like email and all that because it's on your phone. So literally you use it, you're gonna get the notifications. So it's like it's texting you. So it's more personal. So you're more
Good.
yeah. So anyway.
Damn, that's what's up. I didn't know that. See, I learned something new. I hear people say Discord, but I didn't know what it was. And so I know that I'm still working with a lot of other stuff, so I don't venture out too much on social media. Let me pick up this. They're probably like that because they don't see you as being old, just mean
Yeah.
you age. I think you know what? That's a good point, Trina. See, because my kids do still see me as being young, and my grandkids does as well. And that could be it. So they probably think that I should be more sharper. They don't realize that because every time I tell my children that y'all know I'm almost 60 years old. Well, my that ain't old, and you don't look that like. So you right. Good point, Trina. See, thank you.
That was my point. We
Yeah,
don't see
they
our
don't.
parents when
Yeah,
you're young and hip and and doing your thing
yeah.
and very independent. We don't see it's like, oh, that's our parents. And
I
remember,
think so.
those are your
Yeah,
kids. So
yeah,
may still see you like even physically, they may still see you as they saw you 20 years ago.
yeah. Exactly. And I think my kids do think because I'm hip, because I am a young mom, and I do, stay abreast to what's going on with them and my grandkids and stuff. And because they don't view me as an older, mom, that could be the case. So they think I should be faster. Hey, ma,
Mhm.
this is it, ma. You should know. Da, 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 da. And then they started thinking, well, damn, I don't know. Ma, where you at? Ma, where
That's what
you
I
been
had.
at?
That's what I had to. Yeah, my parents are,
You do have
and
to
they're
realize
stubborn.
that, though.
They're
As
stubborn.
children, you do. Especially grown children, you really do have to realize that your parents are getting old, and you do have to have a little more patience with them. Like them boys, they move so fast. It's just like, Nema, I don't even want you guys to help me. Damn, I'll take a class. You guys are moving just too fast for me, and to
Mhm.
them I'm too slow, but it is what it is. So she say, Kimberly Black, that OBS is complex. Now, you know what? The strangest thing, Lady T Lounge, do you know I know how to use OBS? And I really prefer to use OBS because you could do so much in it. Believe it or not, I know how to use OBS. StreamYard is easy, but OBS offers a lot. Here's my problem with OBS: the camera. For some reason, my son needs to come over here and really help me work the camera. I don't know how to use the camera. And with OBS, you can invite people up, but not like this, not like StreamYard. But OBS is a very good application.
I have no
Yeah.
idea what that is.
No, no, because she talking about OBS, the T Lounge. That's why I took stuff off my channel. I'm a perfectionist, and if I haven't mastered it, I'm not doing it. Yeah, some people are like that. I am too, to a certain extent, and that's why Queen and I talk about it all the time. I said, I can't wait until I get my production company because I want my brand to look like this. I want to look like this. But I also realize, just like I said today in the purpose thing, I utilize what I have until I get better, right? That's what you do, right, Sass? You utilize. Oh Lord, don't
Sorry,
I
sorry, I put
huh?
you on mute because I'm making my coffee, y'all.
Oh, hi
Go ahead.
Tamika. Blessings to you, my dear. Yeah. But yeah, OBS is kind of easy. You know what I do? You know what I learned to do, Sassy and T Lounge? What you should do if you can, baby? I've learned to use my computer and then use my tablet or my telephone. And whatever I'm having a problem with, I YouTube it and I sit there and I go piece by piece. I stop, okay, I get that portion of it, and then I move on to the next thing. You can stop and start as many as times as you want to, and YouTube don't get tired of you. You know what I mean? So if I'm trying to learn something, I'll just Google show me how to, upload pictures or something, and I'll just do it like that. That's how I'm learning.
Yeah,
You
YouTube
know.
is amazing. I'm horrible at watching videos and trying to learn stuff though, but YouTube is amazing at.
Oh, I just, I told you I was having a tough time. I tell you guys with editing because I really want to do uploads. I don't mind going live, but I really want to do uploads. A lot of times I have things on my mind that I want to say right then and there about something I see or something I experience. I have some gems I want to drop, and I have to wait until I go live when I just want to upload it and be done with it. You
And
know
that's not as easy to do on YouTube.
what uploads?
Uh huh.
I don't know because I really don't know the ins and outs of it, but I need to learn it. You get a lot of, you uploads could be very beneficial to a content creator. There's content creators on here who never get on screen. They do uploads and they have thousands and even millions of view and they never come on camera. Uploads, I think, are much beneficial to us than live streams.
Really? But
Yeah.
don't you lose your chat, your
Well,
live chat?
yeah, you don't get a chat and all that. You don't get a chat. You just upload the video and people watch it. They can leave comments.
But you're such a person that interacts with your chat. Don't you think you would miss that?
No, I would, but I wouldn't come on live as much. If you notice, I have minimized my time coming on live anyway.
Yeah, you have, which is not
Yeah, I have done it quite a bit.
not
You
cool.
know,
Actually, I wanted
huh?
to
It's
talk.
not cool.
No, I wanted to talk to you about it, but it's
Oh,
not
but
really
you
my.
go ahead. Okay, go
It's
ahead
not
and
really.
voice
It's not really
sound
my
off.
place. It's not really my place. No, I'm just being silly.
No,
No,
I
I'm
know
just.
you being silly. Okay.
But
Thank you, Lady T. I see what you said. Yeah, I have. And Sassy, I like I said, I had to refocus. When something gets to my mental and I start acting and feeling a certain way, I have to deal with what's going on, my emotions.
yeah.
And so I had to back off because most of my viewing was over here, really in this, you know, area over here.
Oh, you don't
And
like it in the
so
beef sector either?
well, the beef sector, whatever they call it, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, there's many sectors. I don't have a problem with that, but I'm just saying a lot of my viewing came from over here, and a lot of things I was seeing was kind of disturbing my spirit, so I had to back off a little bit.
Okay.
That's all, you know. And I put it in perspective. Yes, it is entertainment, but like I said,
Uh huh.
for me, because of the person I am, some of the shit crossed the line and I just can't do it.
Well, I'll tell you, I realized being in Discord how I watch a little different. Lee, is that I don't think that's proper
Yeah.
English, but anyway. Um.
Differently is you watch differently. Oh,
Okay.
go ahead.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I watch a little differently. I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to go in the reverse. I think, and we were. It's very funny. I mean, I know I was just talking about this with Langston, and then another person, but yeah, you definitely have to see. I started out watching that way. I for a whole year I didn't watch anybody but Wiley's crazy self.
Oh yeah, I watch Wiley sometime. Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch anybody for a whole year, and that was when Wiley was still in the beef sector. So I knew these
Oh.
names, but
Mm-hmm.
I never really watched the people. I just knew the
Mm-hmm.
story.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in this like little bubble. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
Wiley is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but he's not. But I like y'all
Wiley
know I
was a
like cuckoo for
mess.
Cocoa. Yeah, but he wasn't. He's not harmful or vile or
Right,
you know what I
right, right,
mean. So for
right,
me, it was just a kiki. I was like, oh, this
right.
is cute. This is fun. This is goofy like I am. And then when he left, so at the same time I was in the church sector and I was
Mm-hmm.
quiet. That was it, right? So then
Mm-hmm.
when he left, at the same time he left, LRL started getting a lot of heat, and so his content kind of changed. So then that's when I came over to like, oh well, let me just check out all these other people that I kind of know their names, but I've never really watched them.
Oh,
That's how.
okay.
So I've only really been over here for a year. That was at the beginning of
Mm-hmm.
COVID, right, or a little bit before.
Right.
So that's how that happened. So some of these, a lot of these people, if I told y'all I probably have never even watched a whole live, y'all would think I was lying because it doesn't make any sense, really,
Mm-hmm.
But it's true. And also, I don't know a lot of the backstories because I I just don't. So in some ways, even by me watching like that, I am protected mentally.
Right.
And it's very interesting because we were just talking about this, because if you do know everybody's story and you know the backstories and you know the 6 degrees of
Mm-hmm.
separation, I'm assuming that
Mm-hmm.
that would weigh a little more heavier on you than a person like me who, just started watching Days of Our Lives 2 years ago. However, it's been going on for 25 years. You know what I mean? So it's a
Right. Right.
different
Right.
involvement, if that
Right.
makes sense. So
No,
when
I hear
people,
you.
so when y'all say you have to protect yourselves and protect your peace, I'm like,
Mhm.
oh man, that's takes the fun out of it.
Yeah, I think so, Sassy. Yeah, and I think a lot of what I'm seeing is kind of taking the fun out of it for me. For me. And so I for myself, I myself, not anyone, had to do something different, and I have to continue to do something different so I can focus on my brand. And this right here, my brand, my channel, my brand, and my greatness. I have to, withdraw from some of the things that's going on because it was getting in my spirit. It was getting me upset. See, now, yeah, I'm going to say it. See, me, I'm a fighter, and I mean a physical fighter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a physical fighter.
Knocking hoes over the top of the head.
Well,
Kind
however
of.
they want to put it. So I don't play those games because I know I'm a fighter. And that's just the truth. And I'm too old for that. Who's fighting? I'm too mature. I'm too old. I have too much to lose. But because I allow myself to get that angry that I would even thinking about choking a mofo, I
Mm,
need to remove myself from that situation. And I'm not being tough. I'm not being bad. I'm telling you, it's a street thing.
yeah,
So when I know I get that upset that I be thinking crazy shit, what I want to do to
kinda.
people.
Yeah.
And, I'm just not going to put myself in that situation. So now it's time for me to remove myself from the things that's making me even think like that, because I know it's not good for me and it's not beneficial to me. See, age is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
For real. You just got to think about the people you're dealing with, though. So I don't play those games and I don't get involved. So that's why I just have to, do something different. That's for me.
I hear you. I hear you. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know your backstory. I just came across you one day and peeped you out for 2 or 3 lives and was like, oh yeah, I'm digging her. And that's how that happened. You know what I mean? But I don't know any affiliations. I don't know
Right.
backstories. So I'm just
Right.
able to, so I wanted to recognize that
Yeah.
a lot of people are like, why do you take this personal? Or why is this? Well, we don't know
Yeah.
their stories. We don't know
You
what's,
don't know.
yeah, you
Right.
don't
You
know.
don't know my story. And so I don't play games like that. So I just keep my butt somewhere else. And I think that I do better staying in my lane, for real. Driving in my lane, I do better. you know. And so I'm just doing what I know to do here, sis. That's all. That's all. I'm
Yeah,
just doing
yeah.
me.
I
I'm
just
just doing
enjoy
me.
your morning lives. I'm not, I mean,
Thank you.
I do. I
Thank you.
enjoy them. And I think you're very balanced. And so, but I dig what you're saying. I mean, wherever you go, girl, what I'm
Yeah.
saying, drop the Discord link so I know
Yeah,
what's up.
I am. I am. I am. You know what? Because I am somewhat street. and I know the streets well, and I know games well. I see a lot of things on here, Sassy. I see a lot of people moving. Man, I link up a lot of shit in my mind, but I'll never come down here and say it. But my sister and I often talk about it because game,
Game, recognize
game,
game.
somewhat,
Mhm.
somewhat, you know, and but yeah, it's some stuff going on here. I'm like, oh hell no. I peep it out long before it even really comes to surface for other people, and me and Diva be dying. We just be dying about some of this stuff. A lot of this stuff is predictable, very predictable,
Honey, the
just like
background.
television, huh?
Yep, yep, sure is. Almost scripted sometimes.
It's almost scripted. It's very predictable what people gonna do here, you know. So, and then sometimes that gets you bored. Then you get bored with that. I kind of get bored with it because,
Yeah,
like, damn, I already know how this gonna end, so I need to just go ahead and push forward, move forward. But that's what it is.
I
So,
totally get that. I totally get that. I
yeah,
mean, I start watching a series, might watch it for 5, 6 years, and then all of a sudden I just know I'm no longer interested. I liken it to
yeah,
that.
because you start
Yeah.
figuring it out, like, oh, we already know what she gonna do.
Oh,
Oh
she
hell, it's
about to
gonna
say
happen.
this. Oh, she about to
Yeah,
cry.
she
Oh,
about
she
to
about to
say,
cuss somebody
yeah,
out.
yeah,
Yeah.
you, yeah, you can predict the stuff that happens sometimes. So I mean, that's
Uh-huh.
funny. That's funny, but then it's like,
Yeah.
well, damn, I already, could predict what's gonna happen, so I ain't even interested. It's time for me to move around. That's just
Mm-hmm.
me, though.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
just me.
totally get that. I totally get that for sure.
Hmm.
I get it.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
I made my coffee.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate you joining me. It's good to see you.
Yeah, I want to
I'm.
come up and say hey.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure, my love.
Same
Always
here.
a pleasure.
See y'all later,
And
chat.
see you later, baby. And I wish you well on
Thank you so
everything.
much. Thank you so much. Just
Hmm.
know I'm listening every morning. If I can't drop down or if I can't leave a
Thank
message,
you.
because
Thank you.
but I'm listening for sure and supporting. All right, love you guys. Talk to
All
you
right, baby
soon. All
girl.
right,
Love you much. Have a good one.
bye bye.
Sugar honey iced tea. Go ahead. Sugar honey iced tea before I forget. Thank you so much, Queen. I believe you're a queen. Thank you so much for that beautiful email and that comment you left. It's comments like yours that make me continue to go and to know that I have to keep pushing. I have to be persistent. I have to persevere. I just have to in order to meet my goal, even branding my business here on YouTube. Thank you so much, Precious. I appreciate that. So I'm going to wrap this up. And then that's it for today. I thoroughly, as always, enjoyed you guys. I really do like when I get the engagement. Regina M., you are a jewel, a precious gem to me. I appreciate all the engagement you do, sweetheart. I really appreciate T Lounge. I'm going to have to speak to you behind the scenes. I need to, baby, and tell you about this intro thing, what's going on. So I will really get with you, but I need you to call me, love, because I don't have your phone number. I didn't lock it in. So can you email or call me first, and then I'll get back to you? So remember, your setback is for your comeback. You're going to have a greater comeback. Just believe it. Your trials and your tribulations are your triumphs. Yes, you are victorious over those things. You can live to tell your story in most cases. I told you with me, when it's familiar territory, I know how to come out of it because it's familiar territory. It's nothing new. No, so hold on. So make sure you do this. Make sure you be persistent and passionate about your goals, about your greatness, coming into your greatness. The you in purpose is for utilize what you have on hand. Don't say what you don't have. Don't think about what you don't have. Utilize what you have on. Refocus, rebuild, and release. Rebuild yourself. Start right now rebuilding who you are. Rebuild yourself, refocus, and release the past. Don't get stuck on the past. The past was just a teacher for you. So make sure you do that. P, push through. Push through. Just keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Your results will come. You just don't see them now, but your results will come. O, be open minded and be an opportunist. Yep. Just when you see opportunity, go for it. But you have to have an open mind and make sure you know how this opportunity will benefit the growth of you. S, self-love, self-esteem, and self-confidence. You need those things to even do what precedes the P, precedes the F in purpose, the S in purpose. Excuse me, I'm getting tired. E, encourage, engage, embrace, because you are about to evolve and elevate. And that's what purpose is. With that being said, I'm going to play this. I'll read this comment and then I'll play this and get out. No disrespect to anyone, to each of their own. One thing I have noticed past and present on YouTube is when content creators get caught up in back chats and become biased and slash or unfocused on their brand and focus. Yes, ma'am. You got it, Regina. I hear you. And there's no disrespect to me, sis. I got you. That's 100. But one thing about MzTeavalocity, she's very mindful of what she say to people, and she guards her brand. Believe me, because if I didn't guard my brand, then there's a lot I would say and do. If your king's crown is crooked, help him straighten it up. If your queen's crown is crooked, help her straighten it up. Speak life and wisdom into your princes and princesses. They are our joint heirs. They are our future. Make sure we are still trying to create generational wealth for them because they deserve it. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Thank you. So make sure you speak wisdom into your princes and your princesses. They are our joint heirs, our future. They're looking to inherit something. Continue to work on generational wealth. And as always, be a blessing, not a bother. It doesn't take much to be a blessing. A simple hello, how are you? You look beautiful today. Can I get that cup of coffee for you? I love your smile. I'll grab those groceries. Here's a couple of dollars, grab you lunch. You don't have to have millions of dollars to be a blessing to someone. Get out of that mindset. And remember, until we meet again, if God is willing and I'm able, I will see y'all on Monday morning. Be blessed and have a beautiful weekend. Shall take velocity, turn dust to diamonds. The diamonds are free, uplift, inspired. Shall take velocity, turn dust to diamonds. The diamonds are free. Regina, and we're going to talk about that conversation. I saw your comment, baby. We'll talk about that conversation in the future, in the near future, too. See you guys.